Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I hope everybody is doing all right. Hopefully you guys have had a blessed day, a blessed week. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? If you don't mind, when you come in here on whatever platform you are tuning in from, on TikTok, they want you to smash the hearts so that, it helps beat the algorithm. It helps to let other people know that this might be a potential video that they can tap in, tune into. And it's free 99. It don't cost anybody anything but a tap, okay? Instagram, you can tag, share, send to somebody's story, I believe. All of the things that you can do over here. That would be greatly appreciated. Also on YouTube and Facebook. If you don't mind going ahead and taking a second to share, taking a second to tag, to comment, to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification bell. If you are just coming by here for the first time, I welcome you once. I welcome you twice. Now I'll tell you to go ahead and hit that like on whatever platform. And if you are coming back, then I like to welcome you back. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be here long at all. I want to address a few things, okay? And this is for those who've been following me for a while, and it's for those who just deciding whether they want to follow me. I'm just tapping in to see who you are, what you're talking about, okay? I'm going to address a lot of changes that will be taking place moving forward, but I'm just going to address, some basic common sense type of things, okay? I'm not going to take too long to do that, but I think it's by right that we all just know who people are and how to respect people in their proper places and their spaces, okay? For one, I'm a mother, okay? I'm a wife. I'm a grandmother. I'm a minister. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a servant. I'm a leader. I'm a community leader, okay? I'm an investor. I'm a coach. I'm a consultant. I wear many hats, which means that I deal with lots of people. And this is not something that I just started doing, with this whole big old wave that's going on in, digital products, coaches, consultants, all these new business owners. Literally, my feet have been on the ground since 2005. Google fact check that. We started off with a nonprofit organization. We get in the streets, we help people. Okay? We've been helping people. We come from very humble beginnings. We've slept on the floor. I've eaten out of the garbage can. Many people know my story. Some people don't. I thank God for those things because those things have made me very, very compassionate. Very compassionate. You can never be hungry on my watch. You can never be homeless, and I know about it on my watch. You can never be in the dark with your lights off on my watch. You can never be a young child just trying to get through, trying to make it, and your mama's struggling, your father's absent, or you have both parents. And I'm going to walk past you blindly like my business only matters and yours don't. Never. So I thank God for going through the things that I have had to go through. I lead, and I don't just lead, I lead integrally. That comes with a sacrifice. for you to lead integrally, it comes with a sacrifice. Okay? If I say something, I'm going to do it. If I can't do it, I'm going to let you know I can't do it at the time, but I'm still going to do it. My name ain't out here in these streets ringing, okay? I'm a law-abiding citizen, okay? I'm the wife of one husband. Never stepped outside of my marriage. Been married almost 20 years, literally. I'm a stand-up woman, and I don't toot my own horn, but it cost me blood, sweat, and tears. I had to pay a sacrifice to be able to be trusted enough to lead people. So not only do I got the experience physically, I got the experience. My name is not Dr. Tawana for no reason. I don't have a medical doctorate. I have a doctorate of divinity. I have a doctorate of doing good, of knowing the law, the letter of the law. Okay, applying the principles, being compassionate to my brothers, to my sisters. I have people that can vouch for me. I have hundreds of people that I have helped. I have hundreds of people that I'm still helping. And through all of this, I have endured. I've been very transparent with a lot of people. I've let you guys into some aspect of my life so you know my heart and not just my words. That I show you and I don't just tell you. You can Google my name. I'm an author. You can Google me. You can find me on news stations. You can find me doing community work. You can find me out in these streets smelling like the sheep, okay? I could have did everything else that everybody else is doing. I could have got a pulpit. I could have pimped out people, told them all kind of lies and false dreams. No, I have put my life on the line. And when I say you put your life on the line, that's not just physically, that's spiritually as well. When you stand up and step up to be a leader, it comes with loss. It comes with devastation. It comes with trials. It comes with tribulations. It comes with a lot of things that a lot of people ain't wired, ain't equipped, and will not be willing to go through those type of things. That's why you don't have a whole bunch of leaders. You have a whole bunch of yes men, yes women followers. You have a whole bunch of people that can't think for themselves because it comes with a cost. There is a price you got to pay. I don't care what you're doing. You always will have to pay the price. If you're buying something, you have to pay the price. If you're going to a new level, you got to pay the price. If you're building a house, you got to pay the price. If you want to start a foundation, you got to pay the price. If you want to write a book, you got to pay the price. There's always a price involved. Always. It's not easy. And then don't ever name one leader who has not been persecuted. Name one leader who has not been demonized. Name one leader who has not been scandalized. Name one leader who ain't been unalived. This is real. It is not a game and it's not a joke. And it takes all of heaven to keep you standing on your 2 feet, 10 toes down. By yourself. Imagine coming out to serve folks that can't serve you. They don't have the capacity. They don't have the wherewithal. They don't have the mindset. They don't have the maturity. They don't have the resources. Imagine that. Imagine having to carry such a heavy load by yourself. I don't come to nobody and say, hey, can I get some counsel for you? My mind is messed up. Some days I don't even know how I'm living. If you cannot imagine losing your kids, then imagine what I'm feeling. Imagine what I'm dealing with. If you can imagine moving on without your kids, then imagine what I'm dealing and imagine what I'm feeling. If you can get over your pain and your hurt of never being able to see your child again, I don't care if they're in the system. I don't care if they're in the prison. I don't care if they are in the grave. Imagine If you can't imagine it, then you can't imagine what I'm dealing with. Yet and still, I still get up here with dignity and with integrity. And I lead with grace. And along the way, I'm very transparent. I don't pull no punches. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't, try to duck and dodge and hide and peep in time. I don't do none of that. I let you know what it is. And the reason why I'm addressing this is because you got some people that won't even respect where you at. The whole entire half of March and the whole entire April, it almost took everything in me to still be able to stand clothed in my right mind. That was just a whole month that I needed to lay down and lay still, but I didn't. I still kept getting up and served. I said, y'all give me grace, give me patience. I'm trying to catch my breath. The enemy didn't knock me out again, okay? He didn't knock me down. He didn't strong arm me. He didn't backhand me. He didn't knock me, he didn't knock me dead. He knocked me down. He knocked me out. I got to catch my breath. I got to bounce back. Y'all give me a moment, but I'm still bleeding and leading. How about that? How about that? Because people are fickle. People don't care if you're dealing with nothing. Imagine having to grieve the loss of one child on this day, and then 9 days later, you got to grieve the loss of another child, and then their birthday is no more than a week and 5 days after the death. And then after that, the day that you put both of them in the ground, which is 7 days apart from each other in the following month. And then your grandfather dies in the midst of it. And then your cousin, who ain't never did nothing to nobody, ain't bothered nobody, was a stand-up dude, a father, takes his daughter to a birthday party, takes her friend home as a chaperone, making sure that they get home and get murdered in a drive-by that didn't have nothing to do with him. Death is never easy. Now you got to figure out how you going to bury them. What you going to do with their stuff? What's going to happen with their family? How you going to get all of their affairs in order? You got to think about all of that in the midst of family feuds. In the midst of you got to stand and say, look, I ain't going to be left. I ain't going to be right. I'm going to be right in the center, and you wrong, and you going to get mad at me, and you wrong, you going to get mad at me, but this is what's right at this time. Imagine having to not only be the leader and lead other people, but lead those that's supposed to be leading you. Imagine that. And then you got to deal with Negroes. You know what Negroes are? Negroes are those that will come, try to get something for free, or be scandalous behind their intentions. They either want what you got, so they slither their way in and don't think that you can see. They slime coming behind them. They like to prey on you when you're vulnerable, come around, attach themselves. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. They like to get all of your stuff because they try and they don't think that you can see. So now you got that type of warfare going on, okay? And then you got to deal with, like I said, Negroes. Those people that say they won't help, but their whole mentality is poverty and scam. So now they get a group of people. Let's go steal her resources. She got them. I'm showing up live, giving them free game. Hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that, because my heart's too good for people. This is how you do that. I did that for almost 2 months. The month of December, the month of 3 months, the month of January, and the month of February. Just serving. Not selling anything. You want to go with me? After I serve you, then you welcome to ascend. And then you got all of them come by the masses, by the bolo. Let's get this. And then you got people taking screenshots saying, this ain't right what they doing to you. They selling your stuff. They all pitching in, partnering up for $10, bringing boatloads of people over here to come and get your stuff, confiscate your stuff, when you supposed to be confiscating the spoils of the people who done scammed you, your grandma, your great grandma, your big daddy, big daddy. You supposed to be going out there recovering from them and plundering them, and you gonna plunder your own people. And then y'all come back and then you say, okay, well, she ain't got it set up the way that we thought it was going to be set up so that we can go and steal all the resources and then make them our own and sell them our own way, just using her stuff. And then when they say, oh, okay, we can't get in like that, you got a whole tribe of them want to go tear your business down. Oh, okay, we want to do a dispute. The product wasn't deliverable. Oh, this was a fraudulent charge. I didn't authorize this charge. I don't got your information. So now you got to fight with that, deal with that, fight with that, deal with that. On top of all the other stuff. I got land, I got investments. They keep on playing with the weather, which delays the development. I've been waiting a year for them to finish putting in a septic tank, the lids, the power poles, all of this, all because the weather is delayed. So now I might got to pursue another lawsuit, and you got to go after the people who did what they did to your children so that you can get some type of justice, not no form of money, okay? Not no currency. I'm talking about to leave a mark, to leave a stain. You're going to hear my voice. You better believe that mines ain't going down and I'm going to go sit down and let you do what you do. No, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to disrupt your systems. Now you got to fight that. And you got people who don't even care about anything that you're dealing with. They don't even care. So those type of people, the big announcement that I have, I can't work with. I don't even, I'm done with that. Okay? If you coming over here and you trying to build and you want to learn about building, you're going to pay me a premium price. If you can't pay me a premium price, you might as well log off. You might as well unfollow, unlike, because it ain't going down. I'm not going to dumb myself down. I'm not going to go through hell, be dragged through the mud, discount, trying to bring the community with me. The community don't want to go. And then when you do buy, you don't apply. I don't need you around either. Go ahead and log off. Go ahead and unfollow, because then that would make my warfare unnecessary. Then that will make my warfare unnecessary. Then I'm out here just going through warfare behind people who like to be stuck, who like to be comfortable, who like to be lied to, who like to be bamboozled. I didn't embark upon your demons that you are comfortable with, and now they got the right to attack me legally because you gave them free right to be there, and you ain't trying to evict them or evacuate the premises. I don't have time for that. So you're going to have to pay me premium prices for any service. I'm not discounting. I'm not dumb downing. I'm not going through no disasters. All of these type of things that have happened, being attacked by people that I'm fighting for, being attacked by systems that I'm breaking to stop them from fighting against the people that I'm fighting for, that's fighting against me. Never. I want to address that first. Okay? So ain't going to be no more freebies. You can get a free template. You can get a free download, something like that. That didn't take me no more than 60 seconds to make. You're going to have to pay somebody. It don't got to be me. You can either invest in yourself to become an employer, or you're going to invest in yourself to be or remain an employee. Life is all about an investment. You just get to pick and choose which one you're going to invest in. You keep on doing what you do. You keep on having what you have. Problem solved. It's just as simple as that. So I want to say that first and foremost. Second thing I want to say is and this really had a major part to do with my decision. Hold on one second. Let me pull something up. This had a major part to do with my decision. Okay? Let me see if I can go pull this up real quick. Let me see real quick. All right, so I'm able to see. Okay. There is a elderly woman. Okay. And as much as I come out here and I serve, because I do serve, I'll get on here and say, this is how you can go in and make you an ebook and at least get you an extra $1,000 and $3,000 going on per month for free. All you got to do is put in this prompt. Go put this prompt in and then take it over here to this platform. And this is how you do this step by step. I didn't gave away money. Literally. Knowledge, gain for free. And then when I see first of all, we live in America, the richest nation, country in the whole entire world. So when I see homeless people, it rubs me the wrong way. Because there shouldn't be nobody homeless here. I mean, we all got enough to put something together so that there will never be a person on the street. If you can't imagine yourself sleeping on the street, then how can you imagine somebody else sleeping on the street? And the number one reason that I go hard in my business, let me tell y'all, see, because I'm a kingdom believer, okay? And I would go to the Christians and ask the Christians, hey, this woman right here ain't got enough to pay her rent. Told y'all my nonprofit organization, been one since 2005, that is not dependent or contingent upon any governmental resources. That's separate. That's kingdom work. God, you deliver me and mine from off the streets. When you get me out, I'll go back. That's that mission. It does not need man's interference, man's governmental interference. So that's separate. Been doing that. Boots on the ground since 2005. So when I see that there is somebody out there that is homeless, and no, I can't help everybody. I'm not trying to. I believe we all together combined can help everybody, but I know I cannot help everybody, but I can help the people that I am assigned and predestined to help. And those that I cannot, then I can come out and say, hey, brothers and sisters, we got another brother and sister that don't have what we have. Can we come together and pitch in and make sure that they have what we have? Basic necessities. We're not responsible for buying you cars, and we're not responsible for your activities and your luxuries and all of these things, your extracurricular activities, but we are responsible that if our daily needs are met, then yours should be too. And I posted that there is an elderly woman that was ran over, got pins in her back, got a grandchild that is 6 months of age, an 8-year-old grandson, and a teenage son, and they out on the streets. And the people had the audacity to walk past this person as if they didn't even exist. It's like, yeah, let me go in here and get my gas. Let me go get my Rockstar. Let me go in here and get my Pepsi. Let me go get my snacks. Call the police. No loitering. No trespassing. Don't y'all see this woman out here asking for help to get a hotel and something to eat? And she is crippled and disabled. So I can't help but to recognize what everybody else don't want to. Been there, done that. I know how I felt in that situation. I know how embarrassing it was. I know how low you feel. I know these things. So I'm like, okay, look, I'm going to get you some help. I'm going to get you some help. I come to the people that I help because we're burying, because our family, because we're moving and trying to figure things out, and because we're trying to get everything situated and try to grieve and all of this stuff that's going on. I'm like, look, I'm not in a position to just put you in that position at this point. But let me come to my people that I always come and serve and ask them, can they help? And then I see that you look at the post. How many people didn't view the post? Didn't say a word. It's just another piece of content for them to watch. How could we as human beings, if a woman is saying, a woman at that, husband then passed away, she gets disability, but it's not enough to stay in a hotel for a whole month. It ain't even enough to pay rent. Okay? It's not enough. So it's like, can we get 5 days a week at an extended stay? You deserve that. You deserve shelter. You deserve food. Might not can help you with all the other stuff, but you deserve shelter and food and clothing. Woman coughing. It was the most heartbreaking. I mean, it's heartbreaking. And like I said, I can't help everybody, but I can help her and them. I felt led to. And then to come here and see that the people that I serve just bypass that. I put that on all social media posts. If I would have put something that you can take advantage of this free such and such, and you can have this free such and such, then do you know how many folks would have liked, comment, downloaded? I put up, hey, you want to get a free template to erase late payments off your credit? When done crazy, had to shut it down. But then I put, could y'all put $1? Do you know how long and how far $1 will go to helping somebody? It could buy $1 hamburger if that's all they can eat. If you got $1, I got $1, we all got $1, we put $1 together, problem solved. And guess what? It didn't take nothing from us. $5, it was crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So I had to address that openly. Don't come around here looking for nothing for free from Dr. T. Straight up. You're going to pay me premium prices. That's just what it is. I'm not giving out nothing for free. I'm not discounting nothing and making it affordable for you. Okay? I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to tell you a couple opportunities that I have. The only ones that I do have. You can get them at this price, or you're not going to get them at all. Or you can pay me premium price. If you don't want to pay me premium price, you ain't getting them at all. That's just bottom line. That's why I started the business. Because it was folks that I would come to and say, hey, we got a sister or a brother in need, and it will always get this same type of response. Absolutely nothing. I got tired of going to God and crying and say, why do you send me people that I can't help? He said, ask them. And then when I asked them, people will absolutely ignore the cry for help. And I said, oh, no, wait, nuh-uh. This ain't cool at all. This ain't right. This ain't even natural anymore. People don't think about that. It's like, no, it's me and mine, and that's it. And that's why you ain't got enough, because you're selfish. I don't care if they came and said, look, let me get $1, you know what I'm saying, to go get me something to eat and turn around and did something else with it. That ain't my business. That's between you and that's between God. I'm just a steward over what he gave me. That's it. I'm just a steward. This don't belong to me. I wasn't born with it. I'm not going to die with it. If you say that you hungry, my job is to feed you. I'm commanded to do that. If you say you thirsty, I'm commanded to give you something to drink. If you say you naked or I see you naked, I'm commanded to put some clothes on you. By doing this, they will know that you are my disciple, period. You know how many folks went to the church house today and bypassed somebody homeless? All in the name of God. I don't play them type of games. You can't even follow me. You can't even roll with me. I don't want your company. I don't want your likes. I don't want your followers. I don't want your subscribes. I don't want any of that. Move around. That is not it. It's just not. I don't want to roll with people like that. I don't want to be connected with people like that. If I can't help you, and then when it's my time to get helped, you can't help me, then that's not a relationship. That's a usury. And I don't need it and I don't want it. Period, point blank. I'm like, God, if you don't help your people, they will not be helped. Because these people you put down here on this earth to help your people, to be an extension of you, they failed. They're not doing the job. So I wanted to address that. I'm not coming by here giving you a discount on anything. I'm not coming by here because Bookie and Pookie them and you ain't got this and you ain't got that. I'm here to tell you too bad, too sad. Period, point blank. I haven't even been feeling good. Dealing with all of that mentally, your body begins to break down. You want to know why people is walking around here sick and afflicted with illnesses and diseases? Because folks expect you to just keep on traveling with trauma. Hell no. I'm not traveling with trauma. If you don't fix trauma, you become traumatized, mentally unstable. I got children depending on me. I got my grandchildren depending on me. I got people that I lead depending on me. I can't be walking around here, another Krishan Rock and Blueface and Carlissa, just mentally ill, calling it clout for no daggone paycheck. I don't work for money. Money works for me. And you got to, your mindset got to be right to make money. Your mindset got to be right. Anybody with a healthy mind can make whatever. You can manifest it. And why do you think the enemy be after people's minds? Why do you think they say a terrible mind is a thing to what? I mean, a good mind is a terrible thing to waste. Why do you think they say that? You create in your mind, you a creator. It happens in your mind. That's why when you're too busy, you can't create. When you distress, you can't create. When you oppress, you can't create. When you under pressure, you can't create. When you in debt, you can't create. When you working a job you don't like, you can't create. Why? Because your mind is on a million things at once, and it is not a healthy mind. He says, God did not give us the spirit of fear. Let me break this thing down. He didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and soundness of mind. Let me tell you what the word soundness of mind means. It means a mind healed from scars and trauma. I didn't give you a spirit of fear. I gave you love, power, and a healed mind. Why? Because you can create with your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. You think you poor, you poor. You think you sick, you're sick. You think you're stressed, you're stressed. You think you're depressed, you're depressed. Whatever you think, you become. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's not just a book. That's real life. Think your man cheating on you? You're going to find out that he's cheating on you. Thank your man faithful. You're gonna find out that he's faithful. Whatever it is, thank your woman evil, then you find out. Say, as a man thinketh, your mind is so powerful that it will tell you to lift up your hand, to breathe, to roll your eyes, to close them, to go to sleep. Do you know how powerful your mind is? So when you deal with trauma, it affects your mind. They call it PSTD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And when you don't deal with it, you just keep on traveling through trauma until you become infected from the inside out. Sickness don't start on the outside. It starts on the inside. Cancer is rooted in bitterness. People that can't let things go. They always mad, harboring unforgiveness. Cancer is rooted in bitterness. You need to find the root so you can get it out. People are trying to find the fruits of the root. Asthma is rooted in fear. High blood pressure is rooted in anger. It starts on the inside. So dare us not think that I'm going to deal with all that trauma and then it's just back to business as usual. I will fight you, period. It don't work like that. You got to fight to keep your mind right because that's what the enemy is after. You don't even understand how many times the enemy tries to do a doozy on my mind. Killed your son April the 9th. Turn around, killed your other one April 18th. You ain't gonna do nothing, you too weak. Look, what you gonna do without them? Ain't nobody getting justice. Yes, the system. You can't come up against the system. There's no justice in the system, so you'll never see any justice. You just bleed like that. And then each and every one of your child have their days where they miss the sibling that they grew up with. And you got to talk to them for hours, 18 hours, talking them through it. Who's there talking to you? I don't go see no therapist. You don't go see no therapist? I don't. You want to know why? Because ain't no therapist dealt with this type of pain. You can't counsel me on something you ain't dealt with, beloved. I don't want to hear your textbook. I don't want to hear that. Because you ain't ever been on this side of pain. If you go through this side of pain, then you can lead me through this. If you ain't no dang on textbook gonna help this. Because you trying to figure it out. You just practicing medicine. Go play with somebody else. This is my life. This is real life. I need to know how to stay alive. I need to know how to stay right in my mind. I need to know how to stay sane. Same for my kids. I need to still learn how to run my business. I need to still learn how to be a wife. I need to still how to keep my mind so I can be intimate with my husband, because I don't want to be all turned off about everything that's happening in the world and then happening in my life. I got to still figure out how to put one foot in front of the other and make a decision to live every day. You better understand me. And I just demand my respect at this point. People call me, got my cell phone number. If you purchase something from me, it's everywhere, especially these discounts. Because I would have to go in and modify my website every time that I try to dumb down and reduce my prices to help people in my community that try to fight against me. Wicked. Wicked. So you know how many modifications I would need to say, hey, look, let me pull this out of my mastermind program. No, they can't. Well, they can afford $25,000. They just don't want to. But still, we need to be moving. I think that it's way too much for us out here collectively. I done found a way. We gonna need some help carrying these resources. This is how we gonna help ourselves. Stop looking to the government to save us because they ain't did it yet. Stop looking to these systems that put my kids 6 feet deep. They put my kids in the dirt. Don't let it happen to yours. This is how we come together, and this is how we beat them. This is how we stand up. This is how we fight back. And I come and dumb my prices down. I tell everybody, because me and my assistant, manually send you out these emails, give us 2 to 5 days. There ain't one person that can say, I done ever bought something from Dr. T in over 4 years, and I ain't got my email. And you got the audacity. After I just said my grandfather was just, do you not know that I did not have my father in my life? I come by here and I share those things with y'all. My father was in prison. My father has been out of prison for 2 years, and we just barely building a relationship. I'm 45. My grandfather is the one who showed me what a real man is. If I didn't ever have anybody to build me up, I had my pawpaw. He always told me how amazing I was. See, I come from a lineage where women don't like women in their lineage. So I didn't get the love from, I was just talking to my children. While I'm trying to unpack all of this trauma that you just compartmentalize and put it over here in storage, and you just traveling through trauma. Just traveling through trauma. And I'm starting to unpack. Dang, I remember when grandma said this and didn't like me and didn't want me, and mama did it. And I just remember how I never went to a mother and daughters anything. And I'm just talking to my children. And as I'm talking to them, I'm unpacking trauma that's been buried. I begin to break and cry with my children on the phone without even realizing. I'm trying to get them to understand why people do things. I'm like, yeah, this happened, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm unpacking trauma that I didn't bury. So my mind can stay sharp. That's why it says wisdom is the principal thing. And all of thy getting, get wisdom. Because a wise mind, a powerful mind, is a hard thing to take down. I don't care if you was a billionaire and you lost all of your billions. With the same mindset that built the billions, you can go back and build a trillion with that same mindset. That's why people who lose millions and billions, they don't be tripping. They can go back and build it again. Why? Because you can't take my mind. You can put me in bars, but you can't take my mind. You can put me in a crazy hospital, but you can't take my mind. Not unless I let you. Not unless I let you. Because when you took a man or a woman's mind, you've taken their life. They can't think for themselves. They can't control anything. They need somebody to tell them when to get up and clock in. Ain't that something? You don't need no man to tell you when to clock in. And you dang on sure don't need no man to tell you how much you worth an hour. Excuse me? This ain't no slave trade going on around here. We'll give you minimum wage. Ain't that something? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm so glad. See, because I'm one of them type. Sometimes I talk with my hands. Don't pay me no attention. I'm glad y'all not in my presence. Because I don't care about none of that. I'm confident in these hands. Ask God. He'll fact check that. And I'm one of them type of evangelists. You know, Saul, before he was Paul, he thought he was doing a great work for God. Beating down them people. No, wake up. It's time to wake up. We keep talking to you and you ain't hearing, so now you need these hands. Let me slap you awake. Okay? Let me knock you out. And then pick you back up and make sure you woke. Because this don't make no sense. How many more of our kids they gotta kill? How many more of our elderly people they gotta kill? How many more of us gotta be in the ghetto? How many more of us gotta watch our people on the news? How many more of us before we actually do something? How many more? I'm tired of y'all talking about y'all tired. No, you're not. So I created programs Say, okay, this is the bare minimum. I know we didn't get no good, magnificent education. I know they didn't kept some stuff from us. I know we ain't on other people's levels, but look, we can start right here. Let's go together. And then discount it, and then make sure you get your stuff. Why am I going to make sure you get your stuff? Because Dr. T be out sending out emails as well. Assistant is sending out some, Dr. T as well. And if you didn't get it, you can call me on the phone and you're going to get it. I'm going to send it to you. And all people can do is care about themselves. You got me messed up in real life. You know how many people will actually, I can name one person. One person. Her name is Jill. This is the only woman that will say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. How are you doing? I love you. I don't have nobody calling, reaching out. You all right? Dr. T, it's been 2 days. I signed up yesterday. Clearly, everywhere I say 2 to 5 days. If you ain't got your stuff, call me then. And then normally when they call, it's in their spam. Oh, very instructional. Well, where do I make my payment at? It's on the screen. Why do you even got to call and why do I got to explain to you where you got it's there? People that don't want nothing. So it took me 47 minutes to explain and address the upcoming changes. I'm not leaving nobody behind except the folks that wanted to be left behind. Do you know how many of my programs I didn't actually water down? I done came by here and showed y'all receipts. How much I had to pay for the knowledge that I water down and give you at a discount. We're done. We're done, beloveds. It's me first. I'm going to take care of me. Okay? You can email me till your nubs fall off. I'm going to get to them in the order which they were received. Period. I put a time frame on there for a reason, so you can clearly see. And like I said, I don't get sick in my body, but dealing with all of this causes afflictions. If you don't take care of yourself, you will start to break down. Just like a car can't run without stopping. A body can't either. Just like your body can't. Common sense ain't so common anymore. And whenever I host discounts, people tend to show up. Either for the free or the reduced 99, okay? So we are processing emails in the order they receive. Trust me. If you ain't got yours yet, it's on its way, okay? Period, point blank. I had to disrupt what I was doing and come by here and say that. And then to come by here and say, I'm so saddened that you would even be joining me. And then when I come and ask for help, to help somebody else, not myself, I've never once came here and said, look, you got to pay me for anything except this knowledge and this path and this framework so you can go back and do the same thing that I've done and the same thing that I'm doing. I never seen so many people want to be free and don't want to get land that gets you free. I never seen that. They will go spend their resources on food. Y'all don't want to go get land? Learn how to buy you some dirt so you will always eat. And not only you, but those that come behind you. Let me teach you how to do it. I know how to do it. You know why they call wealth secrets? Because it was never supposed to be told. And I done infiltrated these people's programs and systems. I got all their stuff. And then I come back and say, I know y'all can't pay them $50,000 for this information. You can come over here to the workshop for $97. I'm going to give you the information collectively. The more, the merrier. Instead of you just paying $50,000 and you paying $50,000, y'all going to pay me some premium prices. Y'all going to start following me. That's what you're going to do. And I ain't mad at you. I have so many different faceless streams. Okay? When I come here, I come to serve my people. I don't have to show up every day. So when I show up in love. I show up for you. I show up because I see things that they got going on. I show up because I know they don't care about us. I show up because I didn't lost. And you shouldn't have to. And I show up because together, united, we are stronger. We are powerful. That's why. I haven't gatekeeped anything. People say, why people just don't give us stuff for free? You don't value free. You don't value anything. You don't value anything. It's like I gave the free Zoom. Hey, look, come learn how to use AI tools. Y'all come over here and learn how to do this. I'm going to teach you. You know that's time I can't get back. I can't give that time back to my children. I can't give that time back to my grandchildren. And I served you for free 99. We're done. I'm not doing that no more. So you going to pay me or you going to pay them? But you're going to pay somebody. Are you going to keep on paying for you to be in poverty? That costs for you to be in poverty. It's going to be cheaper to get out. It's going to be cheaper to get the education and the knowledge than it is for you to stay in poverty. Double deposits, absolute denials, co-signers. You know, it's going to cost you more. Higher interest rates, longer terms, no loans, no credit cards. You know, a cure insurance. You ain't even paying on the debt. You just paying on interest. It's going to cost you. So you get to decide. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell y'all a couple of things that I have available that I'm only doing on this live. And you want to know why I'm doing it on this live? Because people didn't want to help this woman that is old enough to be my mama. Probably my grandma. And that ain't no disrespect to this woman. This woman look like she ain't bathed. I can't even imagine. We women. We sweat. We get itchy. Woman barely could walk. I told her, not today. I'm tired. I ain't been feeling the 100%. I'm walking and waking up in my miracle to take place. My body to be restored 100%. Been dealing with a lot. But I'm not going to leave you out there. I'm not going to walk past you. Period. And you know what? I ain't finna ask y'all for nothing. Ever again. I pray that everybody that saw that woman asking and anybody else, I don't care if it was on my timeline or somewhere else, and just bypass them, that the Most High will give you a taste of your own medicine. We'll show you how that feels. To have a need and not have nobody who can even care to even help you. Man, I give a quarter in the name of God. I ain't got $1, but I got a quarter. And I'm believing God with you to send the other 3 people with a quarter. We can get you $1. I pray God did with everybody who looks on anybody that's less fortunate. We command it. Wonder why people are sick. He said, when you lend to the poor, you lend to me, and I will repay you. The homeless people can't repay you. When you lend to the poor, you lend to the Lord, and he will repay you. Repay me. Only you can repay me on some things. You can repay me when my kids is out of order and they not listening to you. You can repay me by giving them some grace and a little bit of mercy by keeping them here in the earth. You can repay me. Repay you. You know what I need, even when I don't know what I need. So I'm not going to ask you for your donations, okay? I'm not going to ask y'all to come by and ask, can we all come together and help this woman get a hotel for a week? Just get off the street for a week. Got some opportunities. That and I am putting it at this price on purpose. From here on out, you paying me premium prices. If you got bad credit, late payments, okay? If you got repossessions, if you got student loans, if you got judgments, and if you got hard inquiries, I have a bundle deal. It's 5 dispute templates that you can print off, send right in the mail, and get them bad boys removed, disputed from your credit report, okay? It's $97 for 5-pack template of dispute letters. You send them to every single bureau, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Excuse me. And see results in as little as 30 days. You got to at least give them 30 days. That's the law. That's their law, not mine. And have you an increase in your point in your credit score. If you don't want to just use them for yourself, you can sell them. How about that? Would you pay me for them? You can turn around and say, hey, I got a 5-pack credit dispute template package, our bundle, late payment, student loans, hard inquiries, repossessions, and judgments. We all had them or got them on our credit report, which means that there are a million people that need those templates. Stop getting scammed by people that ain't gonna ever give you, the points that you need. I ever, do the work for you. You can just go ahead and do it yourself. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. So I'm only gonna give that to a couple of people to help this lady get off the streets. $97 for the whole entire template. 5 templates. It comes with the instructions. You know exactly what to do. I just told you what to do, but it comes with the instructions in case you forget or you can't read. Okay? All you do is print them off, put them in an envelope, and send them off. Attach a copy of a bill so they know that's you, that's your address. Attach a copy of your driver's license or your ID so they know that you, and you sending in these dispute letters because they are legal binding documents. That's it. 30 days, you got bad credit, late payments, judgments, repossessions, according to the law. These are according to the law. Then you can go right on ahead and have them removed, whatever is obsolete, whatever is negative, whatever is derogatory, or whatever is erroneous, you can have removed according to the law. Okay? I got a bundle for you. Anybody like to take that? Take me up on that offer. Okay? We're trying to get sis up in a hotel. Sister Tammy is her name, okay? If you can't help, say a prayer for her, but we're going to have to move beyond prayers. Faith and words go hand in hand. That's what that good book say, okay? And he say, don't tell nobody that you're going to pray for them and then come back tomorrow when you got it to give for you to give today. I'm not asking you for no donations. I did that and y'all ignored my post. So now I got something that you need and you got something that I need so we can help Miss Tammy. Anybody want that? Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, okay? If not, I'm just going to keep it moving on. I only got 2 or 3 opportunities for y'all, literally, and I'm out of here. I'm not wasting no more of my time either. You got to earn the respect to my time from here on out. Or you can just get pre-recorded, period. Still pay premium price. Next thing, if you want to learn how to buy land, if you want to learn how to build you some business credit for you to be able to go and buy land, okay? You don't have to buy land in your credit, but you'll get the credit bundle and you'll get the business credit builder and you'll get access to a land banking workshop, or you can do the course. There's 2 options. The workshop is $97. And you're going to come and learn, get all of the fundamentals, where you need to go, buy the land, how you can do it. You're going to get all the A through Z's, okay? Then you're going to go do it. It's $97 for the workshop. If you ever want to get out of poverty, buy you some land. You ever want to get rich, buy you some land. You do not need to use any money to buy land. It's all about information. You're not paying for a program, you're paying for access, you're paying for information, and then the implementation will be upon you. So I have that workshop. It's $97. It's going down next week. I'm going to close down the registration on that within the next 24 to 48 hours. Excuse me. And I'm really finna go so that I can go get me a cough drop, a Halls. So we have the $97 for the workshop. You come learn all the A through Z's, and then you go off and you do it. Simple. The framework, the blueprint, the resources. And then we have the course and the community, as well as the workshop. But now you have the course and you have the community. So you're building with me, with us. Okay, that's $497. I'm only going to allow 5 more people to get in on that. If you miss it, you miss it. I never, ever allow you to come learn land banking. It's the first time that I didn't even took it from a particular group and just taught this portion of it. Why? Because all these other crooked, wicked people in high positions that got money that's longer than the Mississippi River, they out here buying up farmland, and you should be able to. If you buy dirt, you'll never be broke and you'll never be poor. Period, point blank. And I'm going to show you how to buy dirt cheap without using any money and become dirt rich. You can take the workshop or you can take the course. It's absolutely up to you. Okay? First serve, first come basis. Please make sure you read all of the information in the description. If you over here, you can inbox me, DM me, and I'll get you the information, okay? Also, my husband is offering a $497. Oh, and the course in the community, I think I did say that, but if I didn't, it's $497 for the course, the community, the workshop, the business credit builder. And then you also get that credit repair bundle so that you can start working on your personal, because personal and business go hand in hand. And once you work on those two, then I can show you how to run a play on a bank. Go to 3 banks on Monday, go to 3 banks on Tuesday, go to 3 banks on Wednesday. Following week, rinse, wash, and repeat, and come away with $1 million in funding, business funding, okay? You're not paying for a program. You're paying for access. Blueprint, framework, period. Okay, I'm gonna let you get in on that for $497. Like I said, I don't care if I just get one of those and $197. We got enough to put Miss Tammy in a room, and I'm gonna press the gas on that. Okay, I'm not asking you for anything. If you need something that I'm offering, then hey, grab it up while it's here before it's gone, or you're gonna pay me premium prices, and then you're gonna see that pre-recorded teaching. I'm not serving you with no time, like most people been seeing for the last week or so. Okay. Lastly, my husband got a transportation bundle. If you want to get in transportation and then you want to learn how to make trillions in that transportation, and you never have to leave your home, and you have a laptop lifestyle, that's what I'm calling it. Laptop and lifestyle, sitting from your home in a room just like this, okay, not showing your face, behind a computer, making trillions of dollars, because we're going to give you a bundle, the transportation MCDOT setup. You guys can leverage that, make $1,900 a week just on leveraging an MCDOT number. You can charge $5,000 minimum to $10,000 maximum to create people, set up their MCDOT number. You never have to show your face, and AI will do your marketing, okay? So we're going to give you the MCDOT setup. We also going to give you the government contracting, and then we're going to give you the recording for how you scale. If you want to do dispatching, freight brokering, if you want to be a trailer rental, you want to just do MCDOT, it's how to have a laptop lifestyle. $497. He's only allowing 7 people to take advantage of that opportunity. Now, I'm not even going to ask you if you're interested. If you are, information is in the description. Okay, snatch it up. It's the only discount. I'm only offering these 3 things. I just explained exactly what they are. MCDOT, you do it yourself. We give you the game. We teach you how to not only apply it to your life, but start you a business and help somebody else out, because that's what it's all about. We also give you government contracts, how to get started without being a federal contractor, right in your backyard, how the city parks and recreation, how the housing authority, all these people got contracts with your name on it. And then how to be able to scale this all from home. Pick a niche, 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, you got the information in your hand. If you want to turn around and take it and teach it, start you a consulting business, you can do that. It's an investment that keeps on giving. With that being said, I'm about to go, okay? I hope y'all have a very blessed evening, a very blessed week, a very blessed month, a very blessed day tomorrow, today. May you go in peace and not in pieces. If I can serve you, then you already know what to do. Reach out to me over here on TikTok, Instagram, okay? I will respond ASAP. Let me say that. And as long as you reach out to me, when I said, hey, this is the deadline, then I still honor what I said before the deadline ended, all right? That being said, y'all have a good evening. Great God bless you. Go in peace and not in pieces.